We want to know, are you prepared for treating common summertime injuries and illnesses right at your home? What about the items you should have to help prevent injuries and illnesses before they happen? Well, pharmacist Dr. Brittany Blake with Cone Health Community Pharmacy at Moses Cone is with us to review our summer first aid kits and injury prevention kits as well. All right, so let's just start with that, the summer aid first aid kit. What do we need to include for like the things that we normally do during summer?
Yeah, well, summer's a really great time to get outdoors and to have all those fun things, but we want to make sure that you're prepared in order to make sure that you stay safe. So a lot of those things can be everything from your typical first aid kit all the way through all of those other preventative things as well.
Okay, let's talk about like swelling from like a bump or a fall. That's very, common for hiking or biking or any of that kind of stuff. What kind of things should we keep on hand?
For that type of thing, you're going to want an ice pack. A cold compress is your best friend in those instances. So either a reusable ice pack or there are instant cold packs that you can use. You also want a compression bandage, so some sort of bandage that will give some additional support and can reduce some of that swelling during those bumps and bruises.
Okay, and so we ice first and then we compress, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Okay. All right. So then let's move on to like bug bites, because I know I just got stung by a wasp just like a week ago. So it is summertime. They are here. What should we do about like mosquito bites, bug bites, bee stings, that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. Well, bug bites, as you said, are unavoidable. And so making sure that you're doing something preventative. So wearing an insect repellent is really helpful, but also making sure that you have the right things on hand. So something topical like a hydrocortisone is going to help with itching. Also having something like an oral antihistamine if you have a more severe reaction. And then for those who have the most severe reactions to bee stings and things like that, making sure that your emergency medication is current, in date, and easily retrievable.
Okay. When it comes to like building or updating our first aid kits, because a lot of people have them at home. In fact, I was looking at mine the other day. It's underneath, the bathroom counter. But I thought to myself, ooh, this needs some updating. What's some of the things that maybe we overlook?
Yeah. So one of the biggest things is making sure that we are checking in at least twice a year. I usually recommend in the spring and in the fall are some good times to make sure that everything is nice and stocked up. So those are times where you want to make sure anything that you've already used has been replenished, and also making sure that you have everything that is available and necessary for your household. So one of the things we don't always think about is that children need different things than we do as adults. So making sure that your kit reflects your household, having both child remedies as well as adult remedies and a variety of bandages.
Right, like children's aspirin, right, versus like the 500 milligram Tylenol that I'm going to take. We can't introduce and interspoon those two, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, all right, so we're going to continue talking about our summer first aid kits and stocking up, especially for summer with all the bumps, bruises, and other things. We'll be back in just a few minutes.